Now let's draw the graph of the exponential function. Which type of graph it look like? Graph of fx to the power a to the power x. A is greater than 0. If a is greater than 0, then what will be the graph of the function a to the power x? If a is negative, then graph will be arbitrary type. It will be discontinuous for some values. So let's say discuss this function for a positive. If the graph of this function will have different pattern for a greater than value, a greater than 1 value, and when the value of a lies between 0 to 1, there will be different pattern. So if a is greater than 1, then graph of fx is equal to a to the power x will be like this one. The graph will be like this type. This will go to at minus infinity. The graph will close to 0. And for this one, a greater than, for the values of x positive, the graph will go like this one. The point where the graph intersects the y-axis will be always 0, 1, whatever the value of a greater than 1. So this is the graph of fx is equal to a to the power x. Example, let's say fx is equal to 5 to the power x. Then what will be graph of this one? The graph of this one will be always like this one, and the intersection point will be always 0, 1. Right. If you draw the graph of, this is the graph of what? Fx is equal to 5 to the power x. And let's say draw the graph of, let's say the graph of this one will be like this one. This is 0, 1. When you draw the graph of fx is equal to 5 to the power x, right? This will go to 0, close to 0 at minus infinity. Now if you want to draw the graph of fx is equal to, let's say, 2 to the power x, what will be graph of this one? If you draw the graph of 2 to the power x, so put the values of x, different values of x equal to 1, 2, 3, half, 1 by 4, 3 by 2, irrational values, whatever the values you substitute, and find out the value of y, that means fx, and draw the graph. It will look like this way. Now if you draw the graph of 2 to the power x in the same xy axis, then 2 to the power graph of 2 to the power x will look like this one. This will be like this one. I am plotting this graph. Fx is equal to this one, 5 to the power x, and this is fx is equal to 2 to the power x. And if you draw the graph of this one in the same graph, in this one, then the graph of this one will look like something like this one. It will be exponentially. The graph of this one will be like exponentially, this type of graph. And if you want to draw the graph of fx is equal to, let's say, 3 to the power x, then graph of this one will look like this one. This graph will be fx is equal to 3 to the power x. This one is 5 to the power x. So I have drawn three graphs: 2 to the power x, 3 to the power x, 5 to the power x. That means base is always greater than 1. Then the pattern of the graph will be like this one. For positive x-axis, higher value of base, graph will be above the lower value of base. And for the value of x negative, the higher value of base will have graph lower, and lesser value of base will have graph upside. So this is the graph of e to the power x. This is the graph of a to the power x type graph, in which base is what? Here all these are greater than 1. So this is the pattern for the graph. Now let's draw the graph when base lies between 0 to 1. Now let's discuss about the logarithmic function. What are the logarithmic function and what are their properties? After that, we will discuss about the logarithmic inequalities. After logarithm, we will discuss irrational inequalities, irrational equations. That means whose powers are irrational type. One, right? Power to the power, any base to the power 1 by 3 or 1 by 3, this type. So let's discuss logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Right. We have discussed we have not discussed the fx is equal to a to the power x when a is what? A is less than 0. In this case, graph will be orbit type. So let's say one example here. fx is equal to let's say minus 2 to the power x. Then what will be graph of this one? This will not have continuous graph. It will have different orbit pattern graph. For some values of x, it will be defined. For some values of x, it will not be defined. So if you draw the graph of this one, so if you put x equal to 0, it will be what? 0, 1. Now if you put x equal to 1, it will be how? It will be which type of graph? If you put x equal to 1, it will be y is equal to minus 1. So this is 1, let's say 2, let's say 3, this type. At x is equal to 1, it will be what? Point this one, 1, minus 2. If you put x equal to 2, the graph will be like here, this type, 2, 4. If you put x equal to 2, it will be 2, 4. If you put x equal to 3, it will be what? Here, 3, minus 8. If you put different values, if you put x equal to, let's say, 1 by 2, then it will give imaginary number. If you put here x equal to minus 1 by, if you put x equal to 1 by 3, then it will be what? Minus 2 to the power 1 by 3. So it will have like point, it will be like here. So graph will be just some arbitrary graph. For some values of x, it will give positive values, and so for some values of x, it will give negative values of x. So orbit pattern. So we are not going to draw this graph exactly. So it will depend, questions depend on the values of x. So let's discuss logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. If y is equal to, if we have, let's say, if x is equal to a to the power y and a is what, greater than 0. If a is positive, then definitely x will be what? Definitely x will be always positive value. That means x will be always positive. Then this equation can be written as y is equal to log of x base a. Right. If you have any equation of this type, x is equal to a to the power y, where a is positive and x is positive, and a cannot be negative. A does not equal to 1. Right. For a is equal to 1, it will have constant value, so there is no need for that one especially. We are discussing a logarithmic graph which is increasing or decreasing. So for a is equal to 1, it will have constant graph, so we are not drawing that one. So our interest in the values of a which are greater than 0, either which is greater than 1 or in between, it will have 0 to 1 value. So if x is equal to a to the power y and a is positive, x is positive, a does not equal to 1, then we can write from here we can write y is equal to log of x base a. Example, let's say here, if we have 3 is equal to 2 to the power x, right? If we are having 3 is equal to 2 to the power x, solve this one. Then how will you solve? Use this property. From here we can write this one. So this equation can be written as x is equal to log of 3 base 2. So this is our answer, right? If minus 3 is equal to 2 to the power x, solve this one, then what will be answer? We know that if base is positive, then any exponential graph, any exponential function can never get negative value. That means it have no solution. Because right hand side will give always positive number and left hand side given is what? Negative number. So there will be no solution in this case. Right. That means if y is equal to log of x base a, then log of x base a is defined for x greater than 0, a greater than 0, a does not equal to 1. This is the very important thing. You have to remember that if any expression is like this one, log x base a is written, then these values must satisfy input value. Log has two inputs, here x and here this is x and this is base. Both are inputs, so x will be always positive, base will be always positive, and base cannot be 1. Right. So now let's discuss the question based on first this one. Question: find the values of x for which fx is equal log of x square minus 4 base 2 base 3 minus x by 2 is defined. Right. We are given this question here, log of x square minus 4 base 3 minus x by 2. This is the base, this is the base, and this is the input. We have to find the value of x, for which this log must be defined first of all. So how will you solve? What will be the solution? We know that if anything is written like this one, log x base a, then x must be positive, a must be positive, and a cannot be the value of 1. Right? So apply these conditions in this case. So what will be the condition? X square minus 4 must be greater than 0 first of all, and apply these two conditions. What will be condition next? 3 minus x by 2, 3 minus x by 2 must be greater than 0, and 3 minus x by 2 cannot be 1. So these are the three conditions. These are conditions imposed on these values. So you have to take intersection between these values. Right? Now solve these values. So solution of this one, this will be x minus 2 into x plus 2 greater than 0. And how will you solve this one? I told in quadratic inequality already. So answer of this one will be what? X belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to infinity. Now here intersection is given. Now solve this one. This will be what? 3 is greater than x by 2. Now multiply both sides by 2. 2 is a positive number, inequality will not change. So this will be 6 is greater than x. That means value of x is what? Value of x is log s less than 6. So this one will be what? This one will be 3 minus 1 does not equal to x by 2. That means x cannot be is equal to 4. Right? Now take intersection between these values. First of all, take this one. This is 6. This is, let's say, first one. This is second one. Find out answer for this one and remove x equal to 4 from our answer. So this is what? Less than 6. So we are drawing this one, first one. Now second one is what? This is, let's say, 2 and this is minus 2. So this is minus infinity to minus 2. This is second one, and then 2 to infinity. This is second one. So what are the intersection between these two? So answer will be what? X belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to 6. Right? In this interval, x equal to 4 is also included. We have to remove x equal to 4 from this answer. Right? So what will be final answer? Intersection x does not equal to 4. So our answer will be what? Minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to 6 minus 4. This is our final answer. This is our final answer. This answer you can write in different form also. So what will be our answer in this different form? This answer can be written in the same way, or x belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to 4 union 4 to 6. This, or you can write answer like this one. Right? So for these values only, this log will be defined. If you take the value greater than 6, then this log will not be defined, because if you put value greater than 6, here, if you put x equal to greater than 6, that means let's say x equal to 8. If you put x equal to 8 here, this will be 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 will be minus 1, which is base will be negative. And base and input value, both input values cannot be negative. So this is our final answer. Now let's discuss the properties of the log. What will be properties? First one, log of any value of log of m plus log of n base a. This can be written as log of m into n base a. You must be remembered that here log must be defined both sides. That means m should be positive, n should be positive, a should be positive, a cannot be negative value. That means a will be greater than 0 and a does not equal to 1. These conditions must satisfy. So I'm not writing everywhere these values. So logarithm of both input values must be defined. Now, in general, log of any base a x1 plus log of x2 any base plus log of x3 any base plus dot log of xn can be written as log of any base x1, x2, x3 dot xn. Right. Next property is log of m to the power n any base will be n log of m base a. This is the next property of this logarithm. Proof of this one are available. Now next property is this one. Log of any values like this one, m to the power n base a to the power k will be like this one, n by k log of m base a. Fourth property is log of m base n can be written as 1 by log of n base n. Fifth property is log of m base n can be written as log of m base a divided by log of n base a. This you can write here in this way. Next property is log of m by n any base can be written as log of m base a minus log of n base a. Now seventh property is here x to the power log of b base a can be written as b to the power log of x base a. That if you have write this one, x to the power log of b base a is equal to this can be written log of x b to the power log of x base a, and this can be written as like this one, or this can be written as like this one. Next property is a to the power log of x base a. This will be always x. It will have value always equal to x. Now next property is log of any base this will be always equal to 0. Any base, here a is what greater than 0, a does not equal to 1. If base a is positive and a does not equal to 1, then base is whatever the any value. If input is 1, then its value will be always 0. Now log of x base a will be always, this will give you, if a is greater than 1, then value of this one will be always, will give you this one. For x greater than 1, it will be always positive, and this will be always negative if x lies between 0 to 1, and it will give you 0 when x equal to 1. That means log of x base a will be always positive value when x is what? Greater than 1, right? And its value will be 0 when x equal to 1, and its value will be always negative in between 0 to 1. But condition is what? Base must be positive. I will draw the graph of this one. If this one, now if a lies between 0 to 1, then what will be the values of this one? Its values, if a lies between 0 to 1, then its value will be always here negative, and here it will give you always positive value of this one. For x greater than 1, its value will be always negative. This you can take as 10th property of this one. Logarithmic values of this one, these are defined with respect to these values of x. It will give these values. Log x base a will be always negative when x greater than 1. It will give 0 when x equal to 1, and its value will be always positive if x lies between 0 to 1. But in this case, base will be what? Base will be always like between 0 to 1. Any value you can choose between 0 to 1, like 1 by 2 or 1 by 3 this time, or 2 by 3, whatever, or irrational value you can take. Right, these are the properties. We will discuss its graph and their questions in the next class.